Okay, John, my manager Luke Garrard, before we welcome Solihull Moors to Meadow Park tomorrow evening. Luke, before we get onto that, we'll just get your final takeaways from the 2-0 win on Saturday. What were your final takeaways from that?
So I watched it back and always state that I don't think it's ever as bad as I first thought or as good as I first thought. First half I felt we were very productive. Second half we were quite clinical. 2 set plays, 2 goals. Distribution from Tommy Whelan was excellent, finding his feet in that role now. You listen to Chris Middleton, very complimentary in his interview with us in terms of how robust we are, our cohesion as a group. So yes, it's a big win, especially in the manner in which we came back against Gateshead the week before. So good, 4 points on the board, but we parked that. I said that to the boys yesterday in the debrief. The focus fully turns to Solihull Moors tomorrow evening.
Yeah, obviously a new look side for Solihull Moors, a new manager, some new players as well. What are you expecting from them tomorrow?
Yeah, again, I write in my programme notes, new management in terms of the man at the helm, whole back line, back 3, Simpkin in goal, Newton at left of a 4 in midfield, Warburton's obviously gone in, Gus Muffat's gone in. So yeah, they've had about 6 or 7 changes from the off season, but I think a few of them were initially under the previous manager, and they've picked up 4 points. A positive draw against Eastleigh on the opening day, and then to go and beat Edsfleet, who were probably the result of the day, away to Rochdale at the start of the season, 2-1 on Saturday. They're technically very good. They have 2 ways of playing. Obviously Beck through the middle of the pitch is a vocal point for them, and they play into him and get good runners off. There's no easy game in this division, and you'll see tonight there's going to be coupon busters in terms of the National League with the 11 other fixtures playing. If you can nail down 8 wins out of the 11, I think you would have achieved something special, because I genuinely think there's going to be 2 or 3 surprise results tonight. We know how tough it's going to be. We need to ensure we build on what we've done already in terms of our start, and hopefully, fingers crossed, get another 3 points.
Yeah, obviously a slight change to our midweek fixtures this year, playing on Wednesday. I'm just curious, how does that change, or if it changes any of your preparation or rest periods for the players?
So I spoke to the chairman just then, quite welcome at the start of the week, because we had a 2nd day recovery thanks to the Village Hotel yesterday. Come in, debriefed the game, went down there and had a spin cycle in terms of a recovery ride, and then the pool, and then we could come in and actually train today. Whereas in previous years, playing on a Tuesday, you're limited to do what you do on the Monday, because you're obviously on a 2nd day recovery and a match day -1. So quite welcome in terms of the front of the week. Not experienced the back end of the week. Obviously, we go to Altrincham on Saturday. What does it look like being in on Friday on a 2nd day recovery, match day -1 in prep for Altrincham? So yeah, listen, we've only got 4 games so far, I believe, on a Wednesday. We're hopeful that will increase, because then we've been successful in the cups. But yeah, for me, it's about being fluid and being as consistent as you can throughout the week to ensure that the players are ready. And I feel that having this day to prep today would be massive for us, to ensure that we go about what we want to achieve tomorrow evening with regards to our setup, our shape, in and out of possession.
Yeah, what do you think your side's going to have to show tomorrow evening to maintain the winning run almost, and build some momentum?
I think we've shown glimpses across the 2 games already about hitting our heights. I think we showed that especially in the first half against Gateshead, and in large spells on Saturday against Halifax. They're no mugs. I said to Chris after the game, his season was better than ours because he finished with a trophy. So in terms of that, they beat Bromley on the opening day. They've obviously got a fixture this evening. It'd be interesting to see how they get on, but need to win our battles, need to run hard. Our stats from Saturday was not as close to Gateshead, because I think it was a different style of game. Gateshead open the pitch up and get you running, but again, still was in our top 5 returns in terms of our running throughout last year and this year. And them stats are massive for me. I like to analyse them sort of bits, because I genuinely feel that as a group, if you outwork the opposition, you're more opportunity to win in the game. So being as clinical as what we were in set plays, I've stuck it on a few in pre-season with regards to their goal return, and that needs to improve for us to achieve what we want to achieve. But yeah, we need to ensure we nullify their strengths, which they have quite a lot of, but we need to ensure that we go and get right on top of them tomorrow evening to go and get 3 points.
Yeah, another thing that happened on Saturday was we saw Erica Souza leave the pitch. Could you just give us an update on how he's feeling and if we can expect to see him tomorrow?
He'll be available for selection. Whether selected or not, he's available. Trained full today. Was in with the medical team on Sunday. Ran yesterday just to box off that part of his return and trained fully today. And I have to say, he trained ever so well, as did Liam Love. Now, look, people will be looking at me going, why aren't you starting Liam Love? Because he was our top goal scorer last year. We got to manage him. He's had a niggle throughout pre-season. He's had an issue with another sort of knock at the back end of pre-season, so we need to ensure that we don't put him out too soon, but he's a fit and available for selection. Angelo's back on the grass now, training. Payne's obviously, we're waiting him to return to the grass, but he'll be a welcome addition coming back. I think the likes of Charlie Owens and Liam O'Neill have been fantastic in terms of what they've done so far to date, but to bring Jack Payne in and fight for that 4 spot, as they all call it, adds to our squad depth, which is exactly what you need come a grueling, relentless season.